So let's restart the stream up. Okay, so YouTube is running okay. Running Twitch. Manage stream. Yeah. It's still showing as issues.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh well, it was worth a try, you know what I mean?
Or slot.
So yeah.
This was
No, it's not your end. It's the other end, man. Right, let's get this. Do I have a truck that can get the wood for that bridge over this end? Do I have a truck up this end? Probably not. You can't take wood. You can't take wood. You can't take wood. The plaques can. Let's get the plaid 450 up and running. These things happen, man. At the end of the day, they're beyond my control, you know? They are beyond my control. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So there's not much I can do. So you getting the redneck? Are you getting Legends on Monday on PC or?
I'm hoping with the PC version I can get extra login bonuses like I do for just downloading the Android cell phone version and never playing it on the platform.
From my understanding, the only bonuses are if you're an Xbox subscriber.
No, I just mean in general. Every patch, the cell phone gets 7 days of like, you don't have to do it in a row. Just log in 7 times in the month, randomly boot up the app, and you get a reward. Some of it being doubloons. I think most weeks it's that you get an insignia too, which is pretty nice.
It's always the same.
Yeah, and then PlayStation gives you the weekly rewards because that's built into Legends. Technically PlayStation gives you something every month. Not if you already have like the little tier 3 vote or whatever, it doesn't count. But yeah, and then hopefully PC will have a login bonus at least while it's new.
I don't know if they will or not. I know the mobile phone does.
Yeah, the mobile phone, it's not a ton, but it's like if you log in, you know, every month, it's, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I want to
I do it.
300 to 300 doubloons, like, every time, so it's like 3,600 doubloons a year or something. It's worth it. It's like 20 bucks, man.
Yeah. And you get like a commander crate, and then you get like a promotional orders and sickies. Yeah, I do all that every month. You know.
Even though I don't like the platform, and like say I didn't have a console or a PC though, I probably wouldn't mind, because you can sync your controller to it now. So what the heck, whatever. I'll log in. I'll just log on it like when I'm doing something at work or whatever, or on break, you know. Literally don't have to play anything. Just log in, like hit a button, log out, close the app, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. I I log on to the phone, you know, to get the bonus bill weekly, and then the 7 days, and then that's it. I don't,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I go hopefully, if all plans, I go away to Bovington. I won't be able to play from Thursday until
Yeah, I got myself one of those Z Fold phones like right around Christmas because I had like the same cell phone for like 10 years. I was like, I'm just gonna go get something. And so if I was traveling or something, I could definitely like open up that little tablet and have a Bluetooth controller and play that game comfortably. Now they've done a pretty good job with it. Like, not that I play cell phone games really though. I don't travel or anything.
Oh no, don't. Yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah.
Redneck, don't. No. You ain't got a problem from me. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch is just doing twitchy things, mate. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just what Twitch don't do.
You know, the funny thing is that, you know, Kick, yeah, the streaming service, they use Twitch's servers. Oh. Let's go up here and get the wood for the work site. Yeah. Well, they used to anyway. Kick used to. Because Kick was originally, Kick was designed by an ex-Twitch employee. That's why Kick's layout looked very similar to Twitch. And they're the green, and Twitch is the purple. YouTube is red, and TikTok is, I don't know what TikTok colour is for their colour, for when people talk about it.
Possibly
But
black, somewhere.
possibly, yeah. But Kick used to, when they, not long after they were started and were getting going, would actually use Twitch's servers, or Amazon servers, or something like that. I used to stream to Kick, but I stopped because basically the problem with Kick is that Kick is very much more a website about gambling. They promote more about
because
gambling.
they're like, what I remember, their primary sponsor is a gambling company, so they're pushing heavily to get people to gamble.
Yeah.
Or
they do have other
parent
people
company
over
is
there.
a gambling company. So
You know, also they pay out to a lot of the people to go over to Kick because they bring the big names over to Kick. So Asimov's over there, QV not QVC, I don't know what his name is. There's a couple other big guys that went to Kick because they were offering Kick was offering them a lot of money to come across to stream on their platform and then carry on with their content as standard, but because they've got themselves a Kick account, they all, you know, they get enticed into looking at the gambling and you know.
Yeah.
I've got a Kick account and I stream on Kick, you know, but I didn't like that every time I streamed over in Kick, the channel games that I would play, World of Warships, Legends, Snow Runner, whatever, it's very, very small. The communities were really small over there, but also the amount of bots that I would get inundated with, you know, promoting other channels and this, that and the other. I just got sick and tired of it. I get that even Twitch has bots, YouTube has bots.
Yeah, the Kick has a higher percentage of bots.
Yes.
In accordance to their, you know, user base, you could say.
Oh no, you're correct.
On Kick, there's a lot more bots because, you know, they aren't exactly moderated as heavily as, let's say, Twitch. They can basically get away with more or less anything, which is also why bots are much more rampant. And then there's also the issue of, like, Kick is also a lot more than, like, Twitch or YouTube, or even TikTok.
Okay,
So there's also going to be a lot more bots in your chat, given it's smaller. So yeah, the issue is like it's a multitude issue, like poor moderation, you know, small platform-ish. You know, it's not exactly small by the standard definition, but if you compare it to like the giants like TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, they're relatively small.
Oh yeah.
Which is also why like there's a lot of bots, which also means they're going to, you know, given that there's less people on the platform, they're going to appear in more people's chats. Because, you know, there isn't many people to go annoy the hell out of, per se.
Oh yeah. I mean, the other thing as well is that Twitch, when it comes to dealing with bots, you can set up your settings like I have, where it's a lot harder for a bot to get involved in your chat.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I set my settings to where like the majority of like bots aren't able to join.
no.
Because, you know, bots rely on like, you know, just spamming accounts as fast as they can. Which is why I said email verification.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I've got
a
mine
minimum
set up.
account age.
Yeah, you see, that's what I've done in mine. I've got a minimum account age and a confirmed mobile number.
I usually don't do a
mobile,
confirmed
mobile
mobile number.
I can't remember what
'Cause
mine's set up.
You know, some people have been who have, you know, in my chat don't exactly have on the times when I've streamed, which, you know, is very rarely. Some of them don't have a phone number. Which is why I don't really want to gate people from chatting, but I want to at least, you know, have some sort of verification that makes it so that, you know, mass bots can't exactly go into my chat and
Yeah. Oh no, I
up.
fully agree.
And then of course there's the auto mod settings, which they're tuned enough to where they're basically going to catch the majority of bots.
Yeah, I mean,
The only ones that get through are those like the artist people, you know, who tell you to go commission them because your profile icon is so bad or your channel is in need of a refresh, and they demand you commission
I've had
them.
those. What is it? Seribot. That's supposed to be a pretty good bot to have in your channel because that blocks a lot of them.
Yeah, I just don't have. I haven't had a need for external bots on a stream elements just yet.
Well, no, I mean if you like, it's an optional thing for you to have something that's in there. I might
Yeah.
have to go get a new fuel truck here. This one I think is nearly empty. Let me have a look how much fuel is. I just refueled all the way going up there, and now I think I might refill again. Yeah, you know what? Let's refuel the fuel truck up. Let's refuel the plaid. And recover the fuel truck, and then we'll go get a new one and we'll drive it over. I don't know. Right. Just got to go refuel truck back out again. It's like, yeah, went out of fuel in the refuel truck. So guess what? Recover and then drive it all the way back out there again. It's not too bad. It was the one that was not long in fire into the other map. I haven't done much so far in the however long my game, in about 3 hours. I've done a couple of work sites and I'm about to go do another one.
Sometimes it be like that, and then you have other sessions where you feel like you have like 6 of them, especially if you're bouncing around doing things.
Yeah, well, I mean this one was because I've had to move logs, and of course I got to tip the truck. I was an idiot and tipped the back end of my loadout, so I had to go get another truck out to go get all the logs back.
Yeah, I had an accident right after you had yours, so, and I'm just getting caught up right now. I'm actually loading the beams that I got stuck into a truck right now. Finally, ready for delivery. Sometimes it be like that, you know, you don't. Sometimes you plan on like finishing the quest or two, and you end up doing recovery all night or something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so go ahead.
Alright, driving this into the other map, the fuel truck. Yeah, the thing with this one is that I've got to try and get this one done. So I'm thinking, normally I do snow runner Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm thinking of adding it in on the Saturdays when I can. Do a Saturday evening.
Well,
so,
yeah, if you do, I don't know. I know you're not skipping your legend comments. I know that's your like collab day and everything.
Well, not well. That's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's in the
yeah,
afternoon.
That's not a bad thing for Saturday, especially like you two if you just like want to have like your more relaxed chill game on Saturday too, because it's the end of the week for you, you know.
Yes, but I need to get the snow runner done, and it gives me a chance just to 'Cause I used to stream twice on a Saturday. I used to do the same as I do on a Sunday. On a normal weekday, I do 2 streams.
Yep.
But I stopped it because I was just, I think it was because I finished No Runner at the time and Roadcraft was caught up, so I didn't know what to put in that day. So I think I just stopped for it, but I might start it Saturday. It just depends on if I've got anything to do, because there's sometimes I have things on the Saturday evening to do that kind of take
Yeah.
precedence. So sometimes I won't be able to do it, other times I can.
Krell, they're nerfing the AA on those 10 American boats, brother.
The what?
Did you see the balance changes for Legends?
Not all of it, no. I didn't actually.
It's not by a ton, but they're nerfing the AA on those new cruisers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm disappointed. That was the best part of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw most of the nerfs and I was just like, did buff though, I will give, they buffed the whole entire Italian DD line though.
It looks interesting. I'm excited for that because I got up to the tier 8 Italian, but I never finished the line because it was just lackluster. There's so many better gunboats with better guns and better
Well, a
torpedoes.
lot, yeah. I think the problem with the Italians is that they're when you compare them to the other ships that are out there, they're not very stealthy compared to the others. The others have mostly got like hydros or radars and all this lot, and like the Italians don't really have much of a gimmick.
It's not so much the gimmick, it's just the negative. So like the gimmick is the sap, right? And the
Yeah.
smoke that moves full speed with you. But at the end of the day, you take way too many negatives to get just those like two little things, and it's not like even just the reload penalty alone is enough. Never mind like the concealment, make it regular DD concealment. Just a 12-second reload, dude, is crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, but did you notice that they gave some of the Italian DDs sap that was premium?
Yep.
Like the Leone,
Yes, I
I think
did
the
see
YOLO.
that. Yeah, that's cool. I did think that it's cool that they went back, and I also really like that. I don't know whatever Amagi inspired means, but I'm really glad they went in and gave them all the dispersion fix that they gave the Amagi. I don't think it's Amagi inspired. It's literally just like something you tried on Amagi first. But yeah.
Oh, the dispersion, improved dispersion.
Yeah.
I think that comes from.
It says Amagi inspired in the patch notes. It's just that's what they tested it on. Is all it is. You know.
Yeah, but
I'm not
they've
that
done
I'm an
so.
tester program or anything. I'm just guessing. But yeah, I like that.
I can't
they
comment on
improved.
that program.
I like
So.
yeah, I like that they went back though, and they gave it to the tech tree, like all the other tech trees, and they went back and gave
But
it
don't
to
to that, and
yeah.
the other thing, what was it? The Mutsu got a speed boost.
Yeah, they went back and buffed that a little bit. Yeah, because she got buffed a little bit like around Christmas time too. She got her secondary range increased and stuff.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to.
I am excited to like try them out again. Yeah.
What
I'll
I'm
enjoy
thinking
it
of
more.
doing is on the Monday is to just basically play the updated ships and see how they feel.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I
balance
think
changes.
that'd be fun. Because
Also,
sometimes
I
I
can
get
print.
distracted by all the new stuff in the patch that I forget to go back and like check out the stuff that got rebalanced until like a patch or two later if I'm bored in the patch, you know. But I do like that you know, there's a good amount of changes and they're relevant changes. And they nerfed Waller actually where he should have been nerfed in the first place in the damage resistance part. Not in the heal. Like the heals was cool, it's great. But like it was just a DR.
Yeah, they were a bit too. Yeah.
Strictly a damage resistance issue. The heal would have been nothing if I could still do damage to you, right?
Yeah. Whereas that
So
as
I
well
mean,
as
at least they're listening. At least they're like doing stuff because, dude, there was like what, like a 12-month gap, like in the last 3 years at one point where there was like no balance. There was some, but it was like a sentence and that's it, you know. Or stuff like we changed this armor scheme, but it doesn't. We changed the armor scheme and the armor scheme layout, but it doesn't affect gameplay. Well, then why are you wasting your time doing it? Right?
Yep. Alright, there we go. So now we've got a way in there now.
I will be so
Into the
impressed with
warehouse.
Wargaming though the day that they give us. You know when you go to select the commander inspiration and you have to scroll for an hour? Like an hour now just to find the commander, and then if you miss him you gotta scroll back for an hour.
Yep.
I just want a grid. Just give me a grid, even if it's like just a row of 5 or 6. Or you know, just give me a grid system so I can just scroll down quick. You know, it's the easiest things, brother.
Alright.
No.
And then they gave 7 and up Spanish cruisers a little buffy to their reload, I think, and hit points and stuff.
I can't remember now.
But they also and they gave Napoli a secondary booster, which is pretty sick. Instead of just having the plane, that was cool too.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it's so like because they made they made the secondary build on Napoli like doable, but they forgot to give us the consumable when they did that change back like 3 or 4 months ago.
Okay, so
I don't know if they forgot, but I felt like they forgot. I was like, "Where's my consumable to go with this?"
2 service spare parts. Oh, 1 service spare parts to go to the movie. Oh, director's trailer up top. Okay, so that's actually parked over there. Okay. So let's get this. Need a garage with a crane because I got to pick up the cargo because it's on the floor. Driving along in my automobile, down, 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 having a crazy go with it, trying to not to stack it and crash your truck like I just did there, and wreck your wheel and your suspension. Now the question is which one of these is to service spare parts, because I can never remember. I think it's the little one. I think those are vehicle ones, if I remember rightly. So, where is the director's trailer? So it's up here, up here, up here, up here. Okay, so let's just do a path because I ain't got a clue where I'm going up here. Okay. Well, hopefully YouTube's having fun because they're the only guys that's watching me. Hopefully this.
Dang, Twitch.
Yeah. Kind of annoying.
It happens though. Even
Yeah.
YouTube gets funky every once in a while.
I don't know, YouTube seems to be pretty okay for the stability, more than Twitch at seems.
Yeah, but you know, even they have their moments every once in a while. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Chat will get funky, or it'll tell me I can't, yeah, do something, or just, yeah.
I mean,
every
I'm not
once in a
saying
while.
my Twitch, my YouTube is like, I have issues with the YouTube. It's more, I can't basically connect my account, my bank account.
Yeah.
So people can share or donate and or super chat or whatever, but I can't actually receive any of the money due to the UK laws.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And that's there. It's, and do you know what I mean? There's no way around it.
That's crazy. So you can't even just like open a new account and use
It's
that?
nothing to do with that. It's to do with the UK laws.
So how does everyone else in the UK get paid from YouTube?
But it's to do with the way that they want the link. You have to have like a driver's license and passport.
Oh, okay.
And
So
stuff
like you
that.
can't use like your local non-driver's ID or something, say, or
Yeah,
like your
yeah,
college
yeah.
ID. Oh, okay, that makes more sense, bro. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and because I don't have a driver's license or a passport.
You can't provide like 3 secondary forms of like something from your address or you know
I
whatever,
wish.
birth certificate and stuff. That's crazy.
What though? The
Because
director.
in a legal standpoint, I feel like they would have to be obligated to take like
You're
other
an
forms of
idiot.
ID.
You're a dumb doo doo
Because
prick.
technically they owe it to you. It is a debt.
I went to the
But
wrong
yeah.
one. I thought that was the fine. I thought that was that. I read that wrong. Ah. Oh, big boo
You
boo.
drove all the way to the wrong place. Yeah, I've done that plenty of times in this game.
Yeah, it's just the names hard for me to read, so I
Dude, I supposedly I don't have a problem reading, and I still do. So you're good, brother.
So yeah, I made a bit of a boo boo, a bit of a boo boo.
Yeah.
I did a bit of a doo doo and a boo boo. I went to the wrong place. Ah dear. Yeah. Oh, wow! I nearly tipped me over. That did. Yeah, I'm just doing. I should have completed. I think there's one. There should be one more work site to work on. I think that just requires some repair points. There's one more watchtower that I want to get done, but that's on the other map, so I'm just getting this mission done, and then I'll probably go do a couple of the races that needs doing, or I might just do that off screen.
Yeah.
There we go. So now we have to get to consumables, which is down on the bottom there. So we're going to go get a 2-bed trick there, which should be a 605. Although I'm right next to the metal beams actually. Is there metal beams that need work on?
I needed one for this part 1 of this quest, and I have that on my truck right now. It's like a solar panel quest. Alright.
Alright. Right, so right, we will go left. We'll go around this way around. But yeah, no, I plan on Monday doing a stream on the PC side up and probably covering the ships that got updated.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I want to do the crafting station or not.
I think I'm gonna, just because I have like, I think 3,000 to 4,000 promotion orders.
That's it,
And
hell.
I have,
I've got nowhere near that many promo orders.
and then I have almost, so I bought Silawagi or whatever, however it's pronounced, with GXP, and I still have 5.9 million GXP. And I had 220 million silver before the anniversary update, but with all the golden anchor bundles that cost silver, I just grabbed everything.
I've got
I'm at.
nowhere near that silver.
I have 197 million silver still, so it's like, I don't mind it.
How have you got that much silver, man?
I play a lot of tier 7.
What,
So,
premiums?
When you, yeah, I play a lot of tier 7, and when you first win, if you have like a double booster on, is anywhere from like 700,000 and up, easily.
Hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, if you're having decent tier 7 games and you're taking like a first win bonus ship, like 2 games you can get 1.4 million easy. I mean, I'm using level 2 credit boosters, but just credit boosters. I'm not using XP boosters or anything.
Hmm.
Like, I just have so what I've been doing for the 4 years I play that game is I just hoard boosters and I convert them to level 2s, and I use the level 2 green, blue, and credit on my premiums, and then I save the XP ones for when I'm grinding a tier.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah. Because I see people run all 4 of all 4 of the boosters, and I know you'll end up the XP equals credits. I know that.
No.
But to me, it's just like I lose more credits grinding a ship without upgrades than I do running. I feel like I would gain in the long run. I don't know. That's just how I think, though. And I save more frustration because I'm getting more XP on that ship that doesn't have the upgrades. Right.
Hmm.
Oh, that's how I've utilized my boosters, and the only time I only have like probably 6 or 8 ships that I'll be like, I really want to run a level 3 green booster on if I'm playing it to standard. The rest of the time I save that for fleets and competitive, and I have like 4,000 level 3 fucking boosters, bro. It's crazy.
I've stopped using boosters to try and build them up.
Yeah, well, I never use them unless I'm doing comp, unless I'm doing ranked. And I'll never just use them in a standard unless it's 2 out of 3 of my Spanish cruisers and a couple other boats where I'll want to like a brawler or something instead of a regular slot 1 on my battleship commander, right?
Hmm.
So I can still get that range. But yeah, I don't know. Seems to have been working out for me because now I know like cause when I first joined the game, they used to like just throw boosters at us all the time, Krell.
Yeah.
And then instead of giving you doubloons and chests for the win roses, they started giving you boosters. And people were like, I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. And I was like, I'll grind those boosters. And I'm so glad I did because now they're getting cheap on giving you boosters.
I need to do I didn't do a lot of the wind raises last year. I just got I was focused on other games, but
I
Well,
at
I might-
least do 7 and up.
yeah, no, I do a lot of them myself.
7 and ups are always like worth it. Maybe I didn't do them all this Christmas because they were all camouflages, I'm pretty sure, and I'm like, dude, I have so much paint, I don't even care. You know.
Alright, give
And
me
they're
one
never gonna
moment.
stop selling us paint.
Alright, need to quickly into the bathroom.
Yeah, no worries, brother.
Okay, it's in game. For a second, I thought something would happen downstairs.
Can't believe some of these roads are scary on this map, I'll say.
Mm-hmm. You don't say. I have to drag a giant trailer for the worst giant imaginable.
I touched foot on the map, loaded in, grabbed the trailer, did like alright my first random blind pull, and my next pull I'm just on this road that screwed me so hard. Took me 40 minutes to try to dig that stuff out of there, man.
Yeah, I had to go through a scout path because the trailers didn't want to go up the actual path. So the
Never
only
do.
viable path was to drag it through the even worse path.
Yeah. I unhitched my trailer on that last one trying to like be able to get up the hill. Maybe I can get flat ground, winch pull the trailer up, right? And then the trailer just, when I unhitched it, instantly rolled backwards and went into like a cavern that you can't back up to get into because it's too skinny. And it's on, I was like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh.
At least I'm thankful this he has a whole lot of power.
It's all cause like I logged on with very good intentions. I was like, oh, I can leave work early today. We're dad. It's raining. They'll let me go home. I'll go help Krell in it before it's like I get home too late. And then it's like we're gonna get 0 progress done.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah. If I logged in with the intentions to go hide cargo around the map so he has to go recover it, it would have never done that to me. I would have never flipped over.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back and I hear someone's tipped. Has someone tipped?
Nope. I was talking about it earlier. We were both having struggles on this map. We were just
Oh,
talking about our
yeah,
struggles.
yeah,
No.
yeah. Yeah.
This map is definitely spicy, man. I love it though. It's very pretty. They did a really good job. It's super detailed.
Yeah.
But then again, I am playing it on my nicest of the rigs.
Okay, when I get
It's not
this
really the
done,
nicest of the rigs. It's my nicest of gaming rigs.
Hey, if I had the money, I'd get a
It's,
decent gaming rig.
Yeah, well, I built this one in like 2020-ish, right around the COVID times. Which I didn't know was a terrible time to build a computer because everyone was at home gaming that normally never did in the ever.
Hey, is yours a DDR5?
Yeah, 6 is the newest, right?
No,
No.
there's no DDR6 out.
What's the newest, 5 or 6? Because I'm the one right
5.
behind it.
Right, there is no DDR6.
Alright, then I have 4 probably. Most likely. It's a 3090 setup, so it's don't
Yeah,
know if
same
5 was
GPU I
out.
have.
Was 5 out then? When the 3090s launched? I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I mean,
Yeah,
mine
I
was a
probably do- I
DDR4,
probably do
but
have
mine
5.
was just due to cheapness.
I probably do have a 5. It's everything's top of the line for 2020. Got the i9. Got the 3090 overclocks.
How much RAM?
64.
Yeah.
She does native 4K even in the most newest of the games and doesn't yell at me, so. I can't push it to 120 all the time anymore like I could back in the, like when, you know, I first built it on the games that came out around that. Sometimes I have to lock her at a 60 or 90, but she still pushes it. That's without the upscaling. Like if I upscale it, she does it all day long, no problem. You know.
No, I've got to wipe my PC and reinstall Windows on here.
The next PC I build is just gonna run SteamOS. I'm not even gonna run Windows. Windows like kills your performance 90% of the time because it's unoptimized garbage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, not another flipsies. Oh god, roll back on your toes. Get back on your toes. No.
You tipped.
Yeah, I flipped. I didn't even tip. I went off the side, but at least the canal was like really close.
Yeah, I've got to reinstall Windows on here. I've got to do a drive wipe because Windows over time builds up crap on your system.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm gonna have to go in and reinstall Windows on the drive. The problem is that I'm hoping that when I move the games, they're going to be all on the game drive. I have a separate SSD for the games.
Yeah.
They're not actually on the. They're not on the operating system hard drive. They're on their own separate SSD. So
Yeah, that's what I did with this one. Yeah, when I first built it, I only had enough money, or I budgeted everything, and I was like, I don't want to get 2 hard drives off the bat, so I did everything on 1 hard drive, and then I left it. I just got an expansion M2, and when I had enough money, and put that in and moved all the games there.
Well, that's what I've got to do. I've got to find out what games are on the. I don't know if the Steam store the saves, even for like single player based.
So your saves are gonna be in a specific folder, and if you want the exact root folder, just Google it. But it's like in Steam settings, and they are called. Hold on, because I have one on my desktop.
I know that you can click on a game and then you click the gear wheel, and then you can click on like see. Browse files or something like that, and then it will give you the direct file path where the files are. But what I might do is I might clear out the games for ones that I don't play on, and then move the games on Steam there onto the games folder. That any saves go on there. It's only for the single player games. It's like the online stuff, like
So they're called app. They're called app manifests. That's what your save file is called from Steam. So if you need to know if you're looking for specific game files, the way you do it, Krell, is you go to the Steam store page and you type in the game name that you want. And you know how Steam has the little HTML like browser thing, like a website at the top there when you're on a Steam page. You look at that and the numbers in there, it'll be like whatever game /427410, and then it'll say /.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
the game ID. Yeah, because they Steam operates by game ID.
And there'll be a folder full of these files called app manifest _ with that number, whatever the game number is, .acf. That is your save file from a Steam game.
Okay.
Damn, I should work Steam support.
But no,
I wouldn't have the patience.
I might end up
after
doing it.
Third customer to have to go home for the day.
Mate, I wouldn't even see one customer. I'll get one customer walking. How do I do this? I don't fucking know. Back off.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, now I've got to deliver.
I have to like go AFK for 5 to 10 minutes. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 14 days, and I left my stupid nicotine shit at work that I'm using to quit, and I need to go to the store and buy a pack real quick, or I don't want to smoke. So I'll be right back, boys.
Okay.
Don't mind me. Just finished eating dinner, and I'm like, oh no.
No.
Okay. Now I've got to go get some wooden points. So. Um. I haven't been this way. We're gonna go see what it's like. I might be tipping myself, but hey. This could be a very good idea or a very bad idea.
You only know once you've tried it.
Hmm?
You only know once you've tried it.
Yeah. Once I've tried it. I could go seriously wrong otherwise. Well, you can't get up here, but you can go down this road. Someone tried to go down here at some point with some bricks, but ended up tipping, so... Yeah.
Oh. Don't know who that is.
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't know who that was. But
Is that you?
somewhere close? No, it wasn't. Somewhere close by though. It's around the place where I lost basically the cargo I had. And then while I was trying to do something else. Because you crashed. So
Hey, no worries, redneck. You know me, mate, real life stuff takes a president over gaming and whatnot. Okay, 2 wooded planks.
Much better.
Well, you actually given up smoking then, have you?
Yeah, I picked it up in my 20s and been trying to like stop for like about 2 years, like on and off.
I cold turkey.
Yeah.
I've
Works
been
for a few days.
smoking since I was 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, I'm on like
And,
3 milligram lozenges and next week I'm down to nothing, I already said.
okay. Goodbye. Yeah, what it was.
But I used to smoke started when I was in school, and then
Welcome back.
like I say, I used to smoke so much, and then I think a couple of years ago I just got the cost of it, because I remember when cigarettes used to cost like, well, here in the UK it used to be like £4 odd for a pack of 20 Lambert and Butler or something.
Well, I quit smoking like the 20 packs of like cigarettes like a while ago, but I'd still buy like these like hand rolled filtered cigars that were like cognac dipped. They were like maybe $10 like a pack or something, but I only buy like a pack either every 1 to 3 days.
I don't mind cigars. You don't really, well, I mean, you do smoke them, but you don't smoke them.
I still, like, I just don't want to be throwing carbon in the lungs. It already feels good enough.
So I don't mind having the occasional, like, cigar. But, like,
Yeah.
I rarely smoke cigars. Like, I haven't had probably a cigar in a couple of years. For me. But then I'm not a cigar connoisseur, so like I don't go into the whole, you know, dipping it into brandy or whatever else is
Oh, the cognac
beforehand.
dips are so nice, dude. They're so good. Like,
and
don't
then-
even. I'm trying to quit. I'm just teasing you. You're good. You're all good.
I smoke half a pack a day. Damn, have a redneck.
I used to smoke like a 20 pack a day, like 20 smokes a day easily.
Oh,
like, but
I
only did
used
it
to be
for-
as well.
Yeah, I only did it since like my early 20s though, and I'm almost 40, so I just need to be done with it.
I started in my, I started about 12, 13 years old, and I quit when I was like 40 odd. So I've been smoking over 20 odd years.
Yeah.
And that had
well,
gone
I mean,
from using
yeah.
tailored, so ones that they're already pre-made, pre-rolled, and done all that up for you. And then I've gone
Yeah.
into roll-ups, so you know, rolling your own, and then gone back to tailors and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? I've done. Don't get me wrong, buying baccy or tobacco and then rolling your own is cheaper because you can make more, if that makes sense.
No,
more
of course.
more
yeah,
roll-ups.
It's taxed differently usually.
Yeah.
Usually it's taxed
But the thing
differently than like
the thing is
pre-roll.
about the packs is that it's quick and easy, isn't it? When you're playing a game or something, you know, you just open up a pack of cigarettes, pull out a cigarette, put it in your mouth, light it, you carry on playing the game or watching the movie or whatever else you're doing. Whereas if the other way, you got to sit there and roll it up, and yeah, that sometimes can be. You know, I've never had a Cuban cigar, redneck.
I had some when I was over in Germany. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I think they're very good, but there is also, I've had cigars from every other country that are probably just as good. So I think they're a little overrated, especially as if you're an American, because they're just contraband to us because we don't trade with that country.
I think it's also as well as the movie business. The movie industry always shows Cubans as like the ultimate indulgent when it comes
But
to
where do you
a
see those
cigar.
criminals located, right? America, because like it's a banned contraband. It's a manufacturing scarcity in America because we don't trade with
Yeah.
Cuba. It's the embargo. So it's like a manufacturing scarcity. I'm not saying they're bad. They are good. They're really good. Don't get me wrong. They do make an awesome cigar. I think that they're highly overrated. That's all.
Also, to me, I don't. If I smoke a cigar, like I don't smoke on stream. Even
Yeah,
when
well,
I
it's nice
when I
to
used to
keep
smoke,
devices
even when I used to stream
not public,
ages and ages
right.
ago, and I used to smoke, I used to just turn my camera off and smoke a cigarette, and then I'd turn my camera back on. Because I knew running the risk of smoking a cigarette on stream is not illegal, but
It's just like why do it if you don't have to? You're influencing someone else's behavior that may look up to you or
Yeah.
like exactly, right.
and even though my streams are set to 18, you know, there's people out there that will see me smoking a cigarette and they're like, nah. And they'll
Nice to be
instantly be
courteous
turned
even
off
if
and
you don't
put off
have
when
to
they.
be.
Yeah, so I never used to smoke on stream.
Yeah, it's just that's.
And when
just,
I'm drinking
being
alcohol, I
courteous.
barely say I drink alcohol.
Yeah, if I was gonna like drink liquor or something on stream, it would just be in a plain glass and have like a can or anything.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's just a me thing. Like that's the way I look at it. I wouldn't want to smoke on stream, and don't get me wrong. I see other streamers out there that smoke on stream, and I understand why. But to me, I just don't. It's something I wouldn't want to watch, from a viewer's perspective, because it's just, you know, I mean, it's a lot of dirty habit. I mean, here in the UK, they're actually bringing into law
I saw
anyone,
that kind of
that was
offends me.
born 2007 onwards is illegal to smoke.
That kind of offends me because from like a personal rights standpoint, I'm just like, bro, if you're 25 and you want to be like, yo, I want to pick up smoking, like, dude, that's your prerogative, brother. Like,
I mean, yeah,
at
yeah.
the
I'm
end
not
of the
saying
day,
it's. I'm not.
that's just to me is like just fuck. I'm sorry, but straight rights infringement. That's like they're like, well, you know, you're not supposed to drink bleach, but we're gonna make it illegal, right?
The thing is that yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand it may cost some, but I also understand why they're doing it because it's just. The problem is with smoking it. It's very bad for you. But and this is the weird thing as well is that I don't know how it works in America, but here in the UK, the government tax cigarette sales like no one's business, so they make a lot of money.
Because you cost the healthcare system more, and that's how, you know, almost every country does it. You're paying what they call a black tax. You tax the vices to pay for the damage they do to your society.
Yeah, but so I understand when they're sitting there and wanting to stop smoking because they're trying to also, as well as it's. The problem with them is they can't. There's a lot of people go out their way to do. What they do is here in the UK it's called a backing run or a tobacco run. What it is that you go across the ferry or the Channel Tunnel, hit France, buy tobacco in France or Belgium or whatever.
Change your custom laws then. That's a taxation issue. That's not the people's issue.
No, no. But here comes the problem.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing, is that the law state they have to change the law, and a lot of people will fight against that. Whereas, I mean,
you're prohibited from this activity because it's not healthy for you. Like to me, that's just like where does that
I mean,
start? Does that
I
mean
understand
so like you know you're at a much higher risk to die or get an injury riding a motorcycle than a motor vehicle, right? So are you gonna outright ban?
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they're doing it. To me, I don't have an issue too much with it because,
obviously.
Yeah, I mean, to me, banning anyone under the age of who's born after 2007 from smoking, I understand it, and I agree with it. I really do, because
I don't fault you for like this is the thing about me is I'll never judge you for like your opinions and stuff like that, Krell. Like I'm not one of those people. Like I understand where each side comes from. I just like from someone that's like I don't know. I'm not like a die-hard constitutionalist, but I just feel like at the end of the day, like if it makes you happy and it's slightly unhealthy, is that better than having like that mental break from you not having a vice? Like no. Obviously, healthy outlets are better than unhealthy ones, but an outlet is at the end of the day an outlet. If it's in moderation, right? If it's in moderation, any even good things will kill you if you don't moderate. That's kind of my outlook on life. I try to stay in the gray areas when it comes to like those types of viewpoints. But to me, like that is a civil liberty issue. Like where does that line start where the government starts telling you like you can't do these perfectly reasonable things because they're unhealthy for you, quote unquote, right?
But here's the thing, like the reason I agree, I think smoking should be banned completely. Like it should just be banned. It's hazardous to your health. And I know that, you know, you can say, well, you know, say drinking bleach. Luckily, they put a warning label on that. Unfortunately, there's still idiots out there that do it.
You know what's also bad for your health? Like any aerosol, like smelly thing in your house, whether that's a heated oil lamp, like a diffuser. So like, why is that creates lung issues, right? So why isn't that banned? Like this is the question of like what is overreach, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Are they gonna tell you like caffeine causes like cardiac stress over time, so you can't have a coffee. Like that's just like where that line is to me. Like, I feel like that really rides that line of like acceptable, non-acceptable laws. Like, loud music's bad for your ears, so are we gonna like mandate that everything that makes sound have a maximum volume, like preset into it, so you're not allowed to turn it up to a damaging level?
I mean, by that time you're...
Like,
if you're going to limit, then that limit is going to be set so low you can't even join me.
it's just a slippery slope. I don't like that slope. It's very 1984 to me,
Yeah, banning anything isn't exactly true, even if it may seem like it, because banning something would also just make a black market.
The thing is, here's the thing that, like, when it comes to...
At least you can regulate how safe that tobacco is that's being consumed. It's not tainted
Well,
with someone,
it's
like,
also
not
that as
purging
well
fertilizers,
as...
right?
Here's the thing, like, if they ban outright tobacco, that means all tobacco products in the UK will be banned and no longer be accessible to be bought in any legal capacity.
Except for all the people that are grandfathered, so they'll still be on the streets for another 40 to 80 years of people just saying, yeah, man, you're 25, I'll buy you a pack of smokes, just pay me double. You're creating the black market, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
but here's the thing.
Alcohol.
But here's the thing.
Alcohol.
Here's the thing, right? You're gonna, if they ban all of tobacco products in the UK, as an example, that means, oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I saw you.
Any way to get tobacco has to be brought into the country illegally. Now, we already have that issue here because there's a lot of drugs that get brought in.
Tobacco's really easy to grow. It's not that bad. You're just gonna have cannabis grows, but with tobacco instead, like in these closets. And the thing is when you push a market underground where someone's combusting something into their lungs or taking that chemical like methamphetamines or you know whatever else it is, all right. If it's not done properly in a laboratory and purged correctly, you have all these things called byproducts, and this happens in organic plants too, with your fertilizers, your miracle grows, all that type of stuff. If you don't purge that plant before you dry it out for human consumption, whether that's smoking, you know, whatever else, okay? Now you have a bunch of extra carcinogens and toxins, these byproducts that are now going into those lungs versus that cleaner, regulated tobacco and or alcohol products, say, okay? Look at what happened to America when we banned alcohol, right? Oh, everyone started making gin in their bathtubs and people were going blind from doing a shot because, like, you know, you were making all these byproducts of alcohol and not purging them out in a distillery properly.
Yeah. That's the thing, there's always going to be a black market for any
There's good
product.
intentions that end in bad results is pretty much what I was trying to get to.
No,
Yeah, and then
fine.
of course, like, banning something also makes, you know, idiots think it's cooler.
Yep.
Yeah.
So banning something is also counterproductive because then it's just going to increase, even when it is very illegal.
Like, here in the UK, they banned indoor smoking many years ago.
Yeah, and that's
so
fine because it's a public space. The public shouldn't be.
But again, they did that.
That's
They
perfectly
then
fine and legal.
banned.
Yeah.
They then banned smoking in public places. All right. But here's the thing that gets me, right. When it comes to this one, I don't smoke, but if I wanted to, if I sparked up a cigarette, okay, outside of a train station, okay, in the open, it's perfectly legal and fine to do that here in the UK.
Well, no, because if the private company says you can't smoke
No,
on my property,
no, it can't,
listen,
because
and your government says you can't smoke in public places, now you're breaking the law, it's socially unacceptable, and you get a fine. That's how you curb smoking.
Yeah, but here's the thing, in the UK, no, it doesn't work, because I can stand outside of a train station.
It's not enforced properly, it's the execution.
Well,
now
it's because
the execution failed, so we're going to come up with a silly idea, right?
Yeah, but they banned the idea of you smoking in public places But when you smoke on the road or on the highway or motorway or whatever,
Who pays for those roads? And well, no, you're in your car. That's a personal device. You're inside
No.
your vehicle.
I'm talking about standing on the side of the road of a
So
public
standing
road.
on the side
and
road, that's state and or government property. That falls under your federal laws or your local
Yeah.
jurisdiction. So if a society says we're going to pass a law where it's illegal to smoke on public lands, anything owned by that public entity and or the government, whatever that entity is, and it's abutting territory, say that 5 feet off the side of the road, you're not allowed to smoke on.
No.
Okay. So
It's-
that's how you.
I mean,
that's how.
you- yeah,
that's
but you-
how you
yeah, but
execute
America's slightly
making it
different.
social. No, I'm just
You-
saying that's. How, I don't know exactly your property laws, but that's how you execute it being
Ours
socially
is different.
unacceptable.
You've
That-
got
that's what that term
states-
means to me. I know, but
You've
the
got
idea,
state
the
law
concept's still
and then
relevant.
federal law, and certain laws don't count for federal and certain ones don't count for state.
But
Ours
the
is
way you,
totally
yeah,
different.
I'm not
We
talking
have-
about the exact specific law, Krell. What I'm talking about is the idea that if everybody in the UK said, you know what, smoking's so bad on this government and this government level and that government level, we're all gonna ban smoking in our areas. Now you've had the whole society come together and everybody has agreed that this is bad. So we're gonna stop it. You're not allowed to do it on our spaces. You can do it in your private homes, in your cars, because you own those are yours, right? But when you're in the shared spaces, it's no longer acceptable. And then once a generation goes by or 2 generations and you keep this thing socially unacceptable, the behavior stops. That's how you curb like a social contagion. You have society come together and pass like common sense laws that just make it unacceptable, inconvenient. You inconvenience that smoker so much that they want to stop. Whether that's monetary fines for breaking the rules, whether that's you having to walk 15 minutes down the road to somewhere where you know you can smoke, right? You inconvenience society enough where they say this isn't worth my behavior. Go, I'll get my dopamine somewhere else. Whenever you say you can't ever do this, this is bad, you're no longer allowed to do it, you force it underground, you make things dangerous. Now no one's monitoring it, it's not regulated, and people get hurt, no matter what the product is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm
proven,
fully aware.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm fully
so,
aware.
great intentions, right? The law has great intentions, but it's improper. It's improper. It really is. Because the greatest of intentions can have the worst results. That's just me though. Like I said, that's just how I see it. I just look at all these developed countries and I look at how they curb like unregulated like prostitution, which results in rampant STDs and health risks, and they curb that by regulating it, right?
The thing is,
with
the
all
reason
these
why
other-
they're trying to regulate something is to try and reduce the risk of it happening. You know, so like STDs, like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the
But what if
adult...
they said you can't have relationships unless you're in a legal marriage? Like, you'd be like, well, that's crossing the line. And that's kind of the slope you're getting on with the law like that.
Yeah, that bit I agree. I think that there has to be a line that you have to sort of like go, you can't,
Please don't cross.
Yeah.
This is for
The
personal
problem is
decision,
that
not
certain
governmental.
people, there's people out there that are going to be more aggressive in that nature than someone else. Like to me, like I like religiously, there's Christianity, and I think there's other religions out there. Again, I'm not a religious person, so I can't confirm or deny what this is. There's some religions where you cannot have any sexual relations with your person until you're married.
To follow that religion. The religion isn't set by the government, right? In a free
No.
society.
But like the government, like here, this is the one that gets me, right? And no offense, you're American.
Oh no,
In
you're
America,
fine. You're not gonna
you
offend me,
are
bro.
18 years old, you become an adult. You can join the military, you can get married, you can have kids, but you can't apply to get a driver's license, and you can get a driver's license at 18, but
You
you
get a driver's
cannot
license
drink.
at 16, actually. That's
Yeah,
a state.
you cannot.
Driver's license or state IDs, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't consume alcohol.
Until you're 21, and that's only because of a social movement like the social movement you're having right now, where a bunch of mothers, a kid died drinking at 18, and a mother got really mad and got the PTA, all the school boards involved, and they had a national movement to raise the age to 21. But what happens when they hit 21, bro? They still drink irresponsibly, they still binge drink, and they still have motor vehicle accidents.
Yeah.
Did the statistics go down? I don't know, because population keeps going up. Like, I can't really say I didn't follow this driving statistics that much. But you know what I'm saying? You're postponing a problem instead of addressing it. You're not teaching these kids how to drink responsibly. You're postponing the accident by 3 years.
No, because let's be honest here. So you're telling me that you didn't drink alcohol until you were 21?
No, I didn't legally drink alcohol until I was 21. Right? But no, but the thing is if I have to go drink my beers in the woods so no one can see me and Mom and Dad can't see me, and no one teaches me how to drink alcohol responsibly until I've already been drinking it and formed bad behaviors and bad habits. This is what 3 was saying about, you're forcing the underground markets to pop up, you're forcing the black market, and where I said, now it's unregulated, now it's unmonitored, now it's unsafe, right?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's like everything. There's always going to be an underground, black market.
Not always.
Everything.
If you have perfectly healthy markets, you will have a minimum
You won't, though.
black
You won't.
market.
Here's the reason why you won't.
How many guys do you see hawking off-brand candy bars hanging out on your street, brother? You don't see it because there's no demand for off-market candy bars. You can just go to the store and pay, £1 for a candy bar, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. There's also different brands as well. But
yeah, but how many knockoff candy bars are you seeing around town, brother? Like, there's a minimal market for that, right?
There's a lot of them.
Well, compared to just say the narcotics market in England, right?
I mean, if you're taking like Mars bar,
than there is for off-market candy bars, I can't see that.
Mate, when it comes to Mars bars, which is a brand owned by Cadbury's.
Oh, I know. You're going to have counterfeit. Yeah, I get it.
But... Well, no, you're going to have counterfeit. You're going to have other companies that are making a very similar item that tastes very similar, that at a fraction of its cost. You're always going to have that out there.
That's in-market competition. That's not a counterfeit Mars bar. That's not someone saying it's a Mars bar, even though I made this in my basement, right?
Oh, no, I get that. I mean, there's people making out phones that are counterfeit phones.
Yeah, I mean, that's just China. China's always been that way. My buddy, you know what was awesome, Krell? My buddies he worked for this big corporation in America, and he used to travel to Asia all the time. And he'd come back with Sega Genesis cartridges and Super Nintendo cartridges that you just put into the system, and you'd hit reset. Every time you hit reset, it swapped to a different game title, and there would be like 30 or 40 just ROM games on one disc. It was awesome.
Oh, you get that here. My old PlayStation 2 was chipped.
Yeah. Oh my god. But he did it before things were on CDs. These were the game cartridges. You just go over to the Asian markets and it'd be like a 40-in-1 title of all just pirated software.
Oh mate, you go on TikTok now, you can find them being sold to you on TikTok and in Amazon and all this you get a game thing that you plug into your USB port and then you just cycle through the controllers that are provided, and you can there's 3,000-4,000 fucking games on it. It's
yeah, but that only exists because the Chinese government allows it, and the government said that's all regulations. Most of your European and American countries won't let that type of rampant behavior persist, right? But yeah, to me that it's a great intention. It's just I feel like everyone will regret the execution down the road. that's also like part of it being extra tax and all that stuff. That's supposed to be a deterrent for change behavior. That's like when I was in high school, you could get a pack of smokes for like, I don't know, $2 to $4 for the whole time I was in high school. Now, like
Yeah,
if I go like 30 minutes south and I want a pack of cigarettes, it's like $25 for like the cheapest pack of cigarettes. Like, dude, I would rather not smoke. Like, my state isn't like that, but the states around me are like that. So it's like that's really how you kick it in the butt. You tax it so bad that it's just like, no, this is unsustainable, right?
Yeah. I mean, the pack of cigarettes when I was at school was about, you know, for a pack of 20, because you used to be able to buy them in packs of 10. Yeah, I don't know if that was the same for you.
You used to be able to buy loosies, so that the store owners in America used to be able to open a pack of 20 and empty them in a container and just sell you a single cigarette.
Wow, we never had that.
Yeah. It was more common in like very urban areas because you had that much foot traffic, you know.
Jesus, it's a mission to get to. Yeah, we used to have packs of 10, and they were like £2, I think they were like £2.20, so about $3. And then a pack of 20 was about £4, something like that, so that would be about $5 a pack when I was at school. You'd go in and you'd buy a pack of 20 cigarettes from the garage. And like the petrol station on the garage, or the corner shop, like, they knew 90% of the time that you were not over 18.
Yeah.
But they would sell them anyway because they would make money off it, so they didn't care. And as long as the kid didn't get caught or whatever else is, you know, like myself personally, like the where I used to buy them, the guy knew I was like underage, but he knew I kept my mouth shut. Like, I didn't go in there and walk around and flaunt it. I didn't tell anyone where I got them from. Like, I was just, I walk in and he'd know what I'd be in there. And I'd pay him cash, you know, and he'd be like, thank you. I'd be like, thank you very much. I was always respectful and nice, you know. And then I'd go out and sell them for like 50p a cigarette. So like half a dollar, you know, 50 cents a cigarette. And, you know, you'd do that. And you'd easily make your money back ready for tomorrow, you know, or lunch money or dinner or snacks on the way home or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now a pack of cigarettes here in the UK will cost you about £14. So it's like they've literally tripled price in 20 odd years. Yet the contents of the cigarettes hasn't changed. Price of the items haven't changed. You know what I mean? Just all that tax.
I know. That's how it is in America too. Like, I was talking to someone about a few months ago, and he was trying to say like, oh, you know, New York is such a great economy because, you know, a pack of cigarettes costs $30, and I was like, brother, that's an embarrassment to say that. I was like, taxation does not equal quality of life. It does not equal anything good. I was like, I said I can get the same exact pack of cigarettes in my state for $6.75 to $9. I said, which is still way too much money. I said that cigarette costs them the same amount to make. I said the company makes the same amount of dollars off of selling that state those cigarettes in bulk. For them to tax you up and give them to you, it just means that your government is spending that much money that they don't know how to spend it properly. I was like, it's a definition of bad spending or a deficit. Your government's economy isn't keeping up with you know, the expenditures. He couldn't wrap his head around that. And it's like
some people can't. I mean, a lot of the finances and taxation are like very complex. Even I don't understand it all, so I try not to understand it too much.
Yeah, if I live 3 hours from you and it costs you 10 times more to use the same exact bridge, I mean the same exact bridge, the same company built it, it's the same distance, and they charge you $20 to cross that bridge and I pay $2.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bragging about that, right?
Well, no,
That's not
because
something to be prideful of. Like, dude, you're losing an extra, 1,000% every time you cross that bridge for me. Whatever,
Oh, yeah.
whatever the percentage is. It's crazy. And it's like you just didn't want to see that point of view.
we have that here. We have that here, especially if you like what was it? I went down to Bovington last year because Bovington's a tank museum here in this game, and I had to go through London. And I hate London. London's our capital. I hate it, but I had to go through there because most of the UK train network runs in and out of London, and which is fine. I get it. But like, if I want to say to McDonald's and I want to get a Big Mac meal, so it's a standard Big Mac, fries, chips, whatever, and a drink. All right, that will cost me, £9–10. Okay. If I buy the exact same item in London, you're looking at about double that price.
Yeah.
And it's just which makes no sense. But I understand it does make sense because it's a high. There's but the wages are more in London. They earn more in London, which is why, like, for us here, north of London or any city or town that runs a train line from there directly into London city centre. A lot of people who work in London will not live in London. They'll live outside of London, so they'll pay the outside of London. They don't pay London rent prices if they can.
Oh yeah.
And
So,
where I live is a town that has that. So come like 4 o'clock in the morning when the trains start heading south into London, you'll find that when it gets to about 6 o'clock-ish, they'll start running trains every 20 minutes and they're full.
Yeah.
They're full to the brim. Like, you can't sit in these trains. They are literally just full. And the trains we've got, most of the time that they run now, are like one big long train now. There's carriages, there's no doors in between each compartment. It's just one big walkway.
Okay.
I ran out of fuel.
You need a fuel truck?
No, I'm good. Got enough fuel. I had some fuel on top of the truck. But they'll have these trains will run from, where I am. Well, not from where, but up north, and then they'll come down through where I live, and then they'll get another couple more stops, and then that's it. They won't even stop anymore. They'll just go straight into London.
Yeah, because they want to get like the bulk passengers. Yeah, the direct trains. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the question being, I've got to pair up the driller trailer. Don't look at the time.
I gotta actually accomplish
The drill trailer, do you mind carrying into there?
That's where I've got to take the driller trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the service spare parts for well hole number 2.
Oh, I've dropped the already off. I've dropped the pilot parts off. I'm just trying to find the trailer. Have you got the trailer?
Well hole number 2. You on that contract?
Water under our feet.
No, well hole number 2. Delivered to the eastern pump. One service spare
I'm
parts.
working. Oh, I'm on the western pump.
Yeah.
I'm on the western pump. But
Fair
I
enough.
can't seem to find the trailer. So are you
I
hooked
can
up?
remember at least from well hole number 2 it's in.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Right up at the top of the corner. Right where the trailer is, a city storage, but I don't even know what part of the trailer is. Well, I'd known that. I'd have brought that down with me, but I didn't realise it was all out there. So I'll go pick it up now. think it's a. I don't know if I can tow it or I. Okay, I'll just recover this truck and drive around and see if I can tow it. There we go. Mission is down there, so that way. I might go the other way. Yeah, main road. I mean, I might call it. Because as well, for me it's midnight now, so I'll see if I can do this mission.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not doing it like now. I'll get this mission done.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, we'll see if I can get well hole number 2 done within a reasonable amount of time. As well.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, you know me. I you know, if I'm going to end it, I'll just say, look, you know, this is my last mission. So when I go get it done, hopefully next half hour. Oh dear, come on. Oh, I'm good. Yeah.
That's okay. It is getting rather late. I gotta go eat something pretty soon myself. I might stop here before I pick up more cargo then, so I don't end up leaving it somewhere on the map on you.
No, that's alright.
That was good fun though. I was glad I could hop in and chill out with you for a bit. It was a good time.
Yeah, I say I might be doing this on Saturday. Saturday.
Yeah,
evening.
well, I got the weekends off now, so I'll pay attention, and if you're hopping on, I'll help you out too. It's a good
Okay.
time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I like chilling. It's just hard for me during the week when I'm normally chilling with you because I'm trying to run the office.
And there's you getting distracted, like, I want to log on to warships, I want to get onto this. And
Oh, I know. Well, you're 6 hours ahead of me, so like when you start your afternoon stream, I'm just getting into work at like 8, between 7 and 9 in the morning. And,
Oh, okay.
So that's why like sometimes I'll like be chilling with you for like 8 hours and then like I'll just disappear and I just like sometimes I get intercepted when I get home and I gotta do stuff. Other times I get home and then I can engage and actually like pop in a game and stuff with you, you know?
No, it's all good. I mean, at the end of the day, I understand. You know, as I said, I've always said, you know, real life always takes precedence. So if if you're at work and you're dealing with phone calls and everything else, you don't have time to always chat or respond. You know, I'm not sort of going to sit there and go,
I get
"Oh, why is it
spoiled
not-"
in the winter though, because I get to hop. Because I'm so dead. The office is so dead in the winter. Like I can't hop in with you like from like August, from like the end of like fall to like throughout the whole winter when I'm working, because I'm just sitting in the office anyways with nothing to do.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Well, the days I go in, it's like might as well make it a full shift, like work official office hours in case anyone does need to bother me, you know. Well, alright everyone, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Good to see y'all.
Thank you.
No, it's gonna. Okay.
Later. Good night.
Alright, let's go find this trailer. And get this trailer up and running. Ah, okay.
Oh, goddamn, I could have grabbed it while I was on the other map. Then.
There we go. Okay, so let's figure out. Do I take the same route as I did last time, which was a pain in the butt, or do I go down the main highway, this map, and then probably come through here? That looks. No. Okay. We'll come round and we'll go around the south side. I'm assuming this road is probably No, we'll see. Yeah, back onto the main road and then it's head south. Okay. Main road, head south. If I know it was that trailer, I could have bought it because it was all the way up here. Could have done this in one run, but oh well. Oh. You didn't see anything.
What?
Oh, no, I hit the side of a bridge and I was launched into the air.
Yeah.
And luckily I didn't go flying over the bridge. Otherwise that would be one bridge too far.
If I had known the trailer was going to be just a regular attachment point instead of, you know, a saddle trailer, I would have grabbed one. Grabbed the
that's
one
what
that was
I
in
had
the
the
other
same
map.
thing. I'm driving this driller trailer and it's just a little,
Yeah. If I'd known that, I would have at least grabbed it on my way here.
Well, I was expecting, you know, normally those big freaking annoying trailers to tow,
the
like the
8
cable
slot
trailers
ones.
or the, that's what I was expecting when it was in a driller trailer. So I was like, oh, I'll take the, you know, I'll take the service spare part down there on this, and then I'll get another truck out to bring it down. And it was like, nope. So if I'd have known that, I could have brought the part down as well as the pump. But
yeah, well, we'll learn that next time.
well, you'll know for your map, won't you? You'll be like, I know what this bit. I remember this bit.
I haven't honestly played on my personal save, like, at all.
If you're not,
Much. No, I just don't feel much of a motivation to keep on playing on my own map. Not so much of a point.
I mean, I do it for my own. I do it on my own map because I just to get 100% on all maps. Like that's my kind of like a little goal to myself. You know, get all missions done. You know, side missions, main missions, like the whole map 100%. For me, that's a goal that I have with SnowRunner since I started. And
Yeah,
I mean,
you
but
know, I
then
kind of
other
always just been from like the start, just not the most person who's been wanting to do everything.
no,
However,
I
that's kind of what I'm doing on roadcraft. I like to, get the progress on up to 100%. Not necessarily do everything on the map, like get all the toy trucks, for
I
example,
don't get
on
the
the
toy
map with.
trucks on all maps.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't been on roadcraft in a fair while. Um, so when I finished where I was at the time, I don't think I actually finished the first map of the rebuild. I think I did. So I did finish
yeah,
I finished the first map of the rebuild expansion, and I was just about to start, or just about to start the second map. I had owned all trucks in the game, all variations of them. I have at least one of each in my garage. Now, I know that they brought out the wrecker truck, and there's that trees crushing truck.
yeah.
And
Those are very. They are rusty vehicles that you can't buy.
right.
That you can't buy, so you have to actually just go collect them for yourself.
Oh, okay. So I have to go find them in the world then, do I? Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's linked to a contract. I haven't personally gotten there myself. I'm slowly working through the first map of the DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
See,
first
I'll
DLC
go.
map.
When I start my roadcraft, I'll start and I'll go from wherever I am, and I'll just go 100% to each map again and pick up all the rusted vehicles. And some of them I like. I sometimes I think when I play roadcraft, I go overboard. Like I'll just put down the sand, and then I'll put down tarmac, and then I'll put roller it, even though it's a road that I'll use like once and I'll never use again. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I could have just quite happily got away with just, putting some sand down and flattening the sand out. But I'll
Yeah,
put a road in
I
and
kind of tend to do a mix of both. Like, for like roads I know I'm going to be taking out, I'll usually try and take the time to pave them if I find it
yeah.
bad enough.
Why am
Or
I?
other times I'll just put some sand on and flatten the sand and call it a day. But like for like the routes I usually take like once or twice, I usually don't bother.
Yeah. But if it's multiple routes from the top to the bottom, then I'll tarmac it and I'll make it wide as well. And also it depends on what the trucks are that the AI use in the roadcraft. Because like if they use like the semis,
So
the semis
and
they
the
don't.
Wayfarer.
Yeah, you have to tarmac the semis because otherwise the semis can't go through sand.
Yeah.
Or the cement trucks, they can't go through and get set to tarmac. So, but other vehicles are a bit different.
The cement products I also just ended up getting buying a second warden, getting a friend, since I was helping out a friend helping out a friend I believe. So I just bought a second warden and we just literally just used the warden to push him up the entire way.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was so fed off, like, having to grade that stuff, and then, it was basically just a living nightmare to deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, I
Because
must
at that
admit, my
point, I was
cash
just
flow
so
is-
fed up.
I have to have a look
Yeah.
at them before I do it, but I think I might have to log on to the roadcraft and go to the older maps and sell everything that, like the resources that I don't ever come across. Because I think that my money was quite low when I was playing
I mean-
last. So.
You kinda do get money as you naturally progress, so like,
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And I apparently gone flying off the edge of the map. Like, why am I not turning? Come on, turn, you stupid fat frick! Hey, Charlotte.
But yeah, like honestly, like money isn't that much of a concern in roadcraft. Like,
No, not
it's
really.
kind of only useful when you want to buy like all the vehicles in the game.
That's what I was doing it for. I would try and buy each and every vehicle.
Yeah, but like even then, like you usually, if you progress naturally, you have enough to buy every vehicle, rather than having to go and sell every single resource on the map. However, it's also been a while since I've kind of been buying stuff, and well, I've also sort of what should I call it? Been also helping out some people, since you know you get money for that as well. So
Okay, there's my one done. How are you getting on with yours?
and moving the driller trailer. I'm about
How you?
1,000 meters away, so
So where you gotta go?
to Eastern Pump.
Oh, that would be the one that's probably next to me. Yeah.
Uh, no, it's around the other side, across from you. You'll see
Oh, it's
where
like
your plot is parked. That's where it is.
my plaid.
Yes, I took that since it was like parked directly in the place I needed to go take the service spot from.
Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, then I'll just find something else to to do while I'm waiting. Fuel. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to deliver 4 lots of fuel. I know of one vehicle that can deliver 4 slots and goes like a bat out of hell, but doesn't try and tip over. Yeah, right. yeah, yeah. We all know the truck, isn't it? It's the twin steer. It's the one that wants to go wee tip, wee tip. But it's fun because you get there really quickly. What are you up to then, Charlotte? I did see your video that you posted up, your compilation of dev strikes. It was very enjoyable and satisfying to watch. Charlotte just like dev striking loads of stuff. It was just like boom, dev, boom, dev, boom, dev, dev, dev. And I'm like, yes.
No.
Unfortunately, the problem about the twin steer, it doesn't like turning at any kind of speed. At slow speed it can turn, but at any sort of speed, yeah, it doesn't like turning sharp.
Yeah, I mean,
I probably run the wrong tyres, to be honest with you. I think I run the wrong tyres on this thing.
who knows? Like the twin steer wasn't exactly meant for steering. It's more like you go a direction and then suggest it to steer. Over
Yeah,
several
steering's
miles.
optional.
Yeah,
Going
especially when
in
you
a,
walk in the
going in
oil
a straight
field,
line
like,
can do. Moving left or right is an optional thing that may or may not happen when you press the left stick of the analog stick.
you suggested to turn in a direction over a very long time. Steering honestly was like very. So. I didn't need sharp steering because, you know, you weren't exactly going any places where you needed to do tight maneuvers.
and I've got to deliver to the freezer place down the bottom of that. Dum 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 dum.
I forgot just how much the Mac defense didn't like mud. Even with the best tires like and diff block, I'm still having to winch myself slowly through the mud.
No, 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 Mia. I keep thinking about restarting the Euro Truck Simulator, playing that again.
I have Euro Truck Simulator, but I almost never played it.
No?
No, I own it. I played American Truck Simulator, but never Euro Truck Simulator.
I got American as well, because it came as a bundle when I bought the Euro.
I believe I also got it as well, you know, as a bundle, but I honestly forgot. It's been a while since I bought them.
Yeah. I think the problem with me is that I play too many games. That's why I'm sort of you know, it's like people want me to play what's the other game? I don't know what the game's called now off the top of my head. If there's another game that people want me to play, and I'm just like, It's like I play too many games, so it's like, you know, what do I do? What do I do?
Farming Simulator, maybe?
Oh hell no! I can't stand Farming Simulator. I
don't know which game they want to.
Oh no, I dislike Farming Simulator. I tried it. I tried like Farming Simulator 19 when it was on Game Pass on the Xbox, and I just played about 10 minutes of it, and that was just like 10 minutes too much.
I played Farming Simulator 15 maybe? 15 or 16, like the very old one. On the Xbox 360, when that was still a primary console. Yeah, top of its line stuff. I liked it as, you know, as a kid. I don't know if I'd like it now with the newer ones.
Apparently Farming Simulator 25 has got loads of new stuff. Loads of extra bits and bobs to do and that lot. Like, they're all going all out on it. I don't like Farming Simulator, so I don't play it. That's why I couldn't stand the whole when they added farming into this game. I was like, oh, stop trying to be Farming Simulator. You're not Farming Simulator, it's no runner. Stop farming in Simulator. I don't want to play it. I mean,
yeah,
it was torturous doing it. And the fuel is around the back. Hopefully. I don't know where to deliver their fuel. Fuel is to be delivered somewhere down here. Oh no, I know where it is. Yeah, right. Should have gone the other way in.
Oh well. Mistakes have been made. You gotta live with it.
Okay, so I can get.
Let's see.
I'll get packaged sand and bricks. Okay. Oh, there's 2 bricks out here. I forgot there's 2 bricks out there. So I just need 2 packaged sand, which comes from over here. And I need a truck that's over here that can come back with 2 packaged sand.
Nice.
And I don't have a truck that's nearby. So, looks like I'm going to have to send a 2-bed truck over with a crane.
Then the last thing we gotta do is enough water to go around. But we can do that next time.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the... we've got a Zik there that could do it. That Zik 12 looks... Please move your vehicles out of the construction area. Is that you or me? Oh, that's you.
Hmm?
Oh, I just come up with that. Please move your vehicles out of the construction area.
Do what they want. Okay. Fuck this, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I may have parked a bit of a boo-boo.
Yeah, I am done with the Wellhole number 2 contract.
I may have parked myself in the most... Yeah, I'm going to cover that truck. Yeah! Alright, I will leave it there then.
Yeah.
We'll end it there. I'll be saying, hopefully I don't have any playing for Saturday. So we'll carry on playing with Saturday. Getting this map done. What are we on now? What are we on now? 51%. I'm at 51%. So we're getting there.
Better than 42%, I guess.
Oh, I started this. What was this? I started the stream with. What's the mouse? Was it 42? So yeah, so about just under 10% done. 38 missions out of 81. There's still a watchtower to unlock and the races to get done. So I might do some of that off stream, like the races and that lot normally, because they don't make a difference with the. Yeah. And then we'll say we'll get that done and then we jump onto Roadcraft. Get all that done. And then depending on how much time I've got left, because I want to get this all done before Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync comes out. Because I'm going to be probably mad playing that game. So.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's general.
thanks, gamers for joining tonight. That was very nice of you. Thank you. So I will catch you later, sir.
Yep, take care.
Right, and we are gonna finish up. So I'm just gonna say thanks very much. I can't raid out because Twitch is being twitchy. So yeah, we are gonna bail. Catch you guys later. Bye.